What's up, party people? Welcome to episode 80. Oh my gosh, episode 80 of Life Unmedicated. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of like some on the fly stuff. Like, I'm literally about to go out, but I'm pretty much ready and I'm still waiting on my friend. So I'm like, well, I should just record something right quick because, like, my mom's not here and opportunity. And I'm just so dedicated like that. So, okay, so one main thing that I want to talk about, like my days have been decent. They've been okay. I wish I had more energy. Like I kind of feel bad. I feel like my mom is like doing her own thing because I don't have like the energy to do everything with her. But at the same time, like I'm glad that she is cool with going to do things herself because I really don't have it in me. Like between the time change and already having been battling depression, just fighting tooth and nail child, and then like just other stuff, like life on life's terms. Um, anyway, I feel better than I did last week. I feel like I'm adjusting a bit to her presence. And it's not personal. Well, it might be personal, and that's kind of what I want to talk about a little bit today. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking on the subject, obviously, since my mom is here, and I just have kind of come to like some type of theory. Um, kind of, I don't know, but basically, I just been thinking about hmm, how can I put this? I've been thinking about how I've been thinking about the correlation between, like, okay, all right. I guess I would kind of have to explain how I got here. So, how I got here is because I was thinking about how much I care. No, well, but like, I was thinking about why I feel so, like, angsty around my mom. And I know that it's because of, the hyper criticism and it's just kind of always something. Like I realize that I feel like I'm walking on eggshells around her. Like I can't be myself because I'm afraid that she won't approve. And her disapproval could be as menial as just making a comment, a negative comment. Oh, why do you do this that way? Or just asking me like why I do certain things that way, or just making like suggestions that I didn't ask her for like her opinion on and stuff like that. And it makes me feel like she's disapproving of who I am, even though I know that she tells me all the time that she's so proud of me and things like that. But I guess because of how I grew up, it just doesn't feel that way. It feels like every time she has a even constructive criticism, like I can't even like just to talk. Like it's just sometimes like, ugh. And like I really don't want it to be that way because I love my mom. I feel like she is great. I feel like she worked so hard to raise us, and like without her hard work, I would be like not anywhere near where I am today. And I'm so grateful to her. But no parent is perfect, and we have to acknowledge the ways that we kind of got screwed up as a kid, and a lot of the things that I struggle with are kind of linking back to my like self image, and my self image has been tied to like how my mom thinks of me. So all these years I've been trying to like figure out how to not care what other people think about me. It's really me not wanting to care how my mom feels. I just want to be myself, and I want to not care if she has something to say because quite frankly, like yeah, she is critical, but like I can choose not to take it that way. I can choose to just know that it is what it is and she doesn't mean anything nasty by it. or I can like continue to be pissy and like miserable. So I'm just kind of in that place where I'm trying to choose I'm like rerouting my brain, and it's gonna take longer than 3 weeks, but I'm trying to at least like fake it a little bit so that we can have a good time. I want to enjoy her while she's here, and I want to make memories. And I really do think that, like, I mean, when we have a good time, we have a great time. We're a lot alike. She's funny. You know, we have a similar sense of humor. Obviously, maybe not obviously, but like it makes sense. So it's just kind of like, okay, I gotta kind of like build a bridge and get over it. And I gotta figure out how to do that because, like, quickly. Because I want to enjoy the rest of our time together. And I feel like we have had a good time thus far. I just feel bad, but she keeps telling me that she's having a great time. Honestly, I got invited to Vegas, and I was about to say, like, girl, do you need a break? Because it seemed like she might have needed a break. She was like, you should go. But then I would have felt bad the whole time I was there. So I was just like, no, I'm not going to go. So I didn't go. It's okay. Vegas is not crumbling. It will still be there in a few weeks, okay? Or whenever the next time the opportunity knocks. So okay. Yay. My friend is supposed to be on the way. What was I saying? Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done in that area. And so I'm glad I'm about to do this inner child work. Um I just I know that we can be closer. And like when we're apart, we are closer. Like kind of. Like definitely, but yeah, I mean like for the most part. For the whole part, it's always great. I feel like we could probably talk more, but I think that that has to do with like our comfort with each other because it's not just her. Like, I find myself making kind of snarky comments to her too, and I don't know if it's like a deflection thing, not deflection, but like a defense mechanism or something that is just like, am I trying to like get her before she gets me? Which is super petty, and like I would love to grow out of that if that's what it is. I don't know. It's just kind of hard. But at the end of the day, what I know is that I want to be closer and I want to do better personally. And what I also know is that she has made a lot of improvements in certain areas of her life. No one's perfect, but I should trust her enough that I can like be myself around her without feeling like, oh, I'm scared that she's gonna criticize me. And even if she does criticize me, like I can just be like, oh, okay, like cool, just like let it roll off my back. Like it's not that serious, right? I don't know. Anyway, so we're almost at 10 minutes. I feel like that's really all I had to talk about. Oh, I took my exam. I didn't study a lick, but I passed it. I did. I feel like I cheated a little bit because I took my medicine, but I also felt like don't be stupid. Like I need to concentrate. Like I need to focus for real. And when I finished the test, I only had 1 minute and 49 seconds left. So yeah, I'm glad I took it. Like I can't be unprepared and unfocused. I gotta choose. I gotta choose my battles. Okay, so, but I'm glad I took it. And I'm glad I passed. God is good. God is so good. But aside from that, there hasn't been too much going on. I've been pretty solid with the goals, especially like the working out and eating well. I've been doing really good. Um, I've been tired, but it's been circumstantial, so I'm trying not to really like trip about it. I just feel like I kind of need to. Part of me is like, do I need to just like thug it out? Like, do I just be like, like, okay, whatever, like, be tired. But then I'm like, no, because I don't recover quickly from that kind of stuff. So, like, I'll be like, oh yeah, just be tired, but I'll be tired until 2024. Like, I don't want to do that. And I honestly think she's okay. I feel like if she was really feeling the type of way, she would tell me. And come to think about it, now that I say that out loud, like, my mom is not one to hold her tongue. Uh, yeah, so I think I'll just trust that what I've got going is good enough. That's what it is. Wow. Okay. See, this is why I like doing this, because like I can talk about things out loud and I can like talk myself through it. Not saying I would get rid of therapy, but you know, it kind of helps to talk through things myself. That way when I get to therapy, we can like get to the nitty-gritty quickly. Um but yeah, like I've never felt like I was enough. I've always felt very just inadequate, you know? And so I guess in a way, even though I am doing my best, it makes sense that it doesn't feel like it's enough, because that is what I'm kind of like emotionally accustomed to when it comes to my mother. So maybe that's the thinking that I need to change. Like, I mean, I feel like that's a part of not caring, but at the same time, not like even like I've definitely done a lot of growing and changing over the years, and like why not for her too, you know? Like she totally could be. Ooh, that is a hell of an Uber. Okay, Zoe. Um, you know, just not even to take it that way. And I guess that just goes back to like choosing to like not be offended. So yeah, there's that. There's that. I do plan on working out in the morning, although I did just sizzle pop my hair, so I don't know. I might only get 3 workouts in this week. We'll see. I really don't want to sweat my hair out, but I don't know. You know say? Je ne sais. Okay, cool. All right, well, I think that is all for me. My friend is like on the way, and I need to finish a couple things. I kind of want to try like curtain bangs. I feel like my hair, oops, may probably need to be like an inch or so taken off to like successfully achieve that, but I'm trying to like fake it and see if I like it. Anyway, that's not the point of this. Sorry, I got like totally distracted in my reflection. um anyway, yes, okay, cool. Oh, yes. All right, I'm so sorry. I keep getting distracted. Sorry we couldn't find that. Great. Uh anyway, yes, I keep getting distracted, but that is not the point. The point is, I have had a great time talking to you all tonight. I have had a couple epiphanies, or maybe even just one, but it was, you know, it was saying something. I might put on a necklace. Okay, before I get distracted again, thank you all so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning or afternoon whenever you're watching. Okay? Thank you so much.